Kongnan, Shuyi's co-worker, asked her about Shu Yuling interviewing Xian the day before and why Shuyi seemed so calm. Kongnan was upset, feeling Shuyi had been treated unfairly since Yuling had taken Shuyi's interview draft. Kongnan encouraged Shuyi, saying Xian was kind and patient and willing to do the same interview twice. The scene shifts to Xian. Secretary Chen handed him an evaluation report on Leon technology, noting there was room for growth. Shuyi was waiting by the roadside when a car stopped in front of her. It was her ex-boyfriend, Xingzhou, offering her a ride. Shuyi refused, and Xingzhou began bragging about his new girlfriend, Leji, who had bought him the car and how he was about to work at Mingyu. Shuyi sarcastically replied that if he liked driving so much, he should become a driver. Suddenly, Shan arrived and scolded Xingzhou, pointing out that if his girlfriend's family was so influential, there wouldn't be a need for multiple interviews to get into Mingyu. Embarrassed, Xingzhou left. Shuyi praised Shan's bold remarks. Shan commented that Xingzhou was delusional, thinking he could achieve status by belittling Xian and elevating himself. Meanwhile, Mr. Chen from Leon visited Xian at his office to discuss funding issues and the immense pressure Leon was under. Xian promised to get back to him soon. Shuyi discussed with Shan how Shu Yuling had used the same interview draft for her article. Shan suggested that Shuyi needed something fresh to outshine Yuling and elevate the electronic journal Shuyi dreamed of improving. Shuyi mentioned she had left something in Xian's car, and Shan eagerly encouraged her to use that as an opportunity. Xian was staring at Shuyi's earring in his hand when Secretary Chen received a call from Shuyi. She asked about the earring, claiming it was invaluable to her as it was her late mother's heirloom meant for her wedding day. Xian was skeptical, noting it looked like plastic. Shuyi explained her family had been poor, so it still held sentimental value. Amused, Xian told Secretary Chen to send it to her, but Shuyi insisted on picking it up herself to avoid inconvenience. Shan teased Shuyi for interviewing Xian while wearing plastic earrings, but speculated that Xian might like Shuyi since he hadn't dismissed her request outright. When Xian sent Shuyi his home address, she told Shan she had a plan to win him over, leaving Shan puzzled. Meanwhile, Xian's niece, Qin Shiyue, visited him and asked if he had been with Guanji. Xian noticed her shopping bags, sighed, and told her to stay in her room until called. Shuyi arrived at Xian's residence, tidying her hair and clothes before knocking. Before she could, the door opened. Inside, Xian was reading on the sofa. She mentioned she had come for her earring, which he had placed by the TV. Noticing a collection of Song Yuelin albums, Shuyi excitedly said she loved Song Yuelin's music too. Xian received a call from Guanji, who suspected he was meeting someone. Xian tersely ended the call, saying he was busy. Shuyi asked if Leon Technology was facing problems and suggested an exclusive interview covering all involved parties, including Cloud Innovation, Leon, and the Guan Group. Xian walked closer to Shuyi and offered her a drink, leaving her captivated by his charisma. Hearing a woman's voice from another room, Shuyi guessed Xian had a girlfriend and asked if she was intruding. Xian clarified it was his niece, not a girlfriend. Shuyi panicked and left, mistakenly thinking Xian's niece was her ex's new girlfriend. Later, Xian observed Shuyi's earring, still untouched. His niece, Qin Shiyue, guessed a woman had been there and assumed it was his girlfriend. Xian didn't respond, but Qin Shiyue remarked on how hard everyone in their family worked without enjoying life and asked not to be sent to work. Xian threatened to freeze her credit card if she didn't comply. After breakfast, he drove her to the office, pausing to watch Shuyi enter her building with a smile. At Shuyi's office, Kongnan announced that 2 interns were joining their department. While Ms. Yi insisted one intern work with Shuyi to handle minor tasks, Shuyi was initially reluctant, but accepted. Kongnan noted the intern came from a prestigious school, but Shuyi pointed out their lackluster grades and skills. She sighed, realizing she'd have to mentor them despite her busy schedule.